let's explore insects and spiders. This part of the book is called the Table of Contents. It's a way to find information that you're looking for. So if I was looking for beetles, I could just jump to page 20 instead of starting at the beginning. We're going to explore this book page by page, checking out the pictures of cool insects. Now, what is an insect? Insects are the most successful animal on Earth. Think about it. Scientists have already identified more than 1 million different insect species. But there might be as many as 30 million out there. And some of those species have been around for millions of years too. So in general, right here we have a tiger beetle that is a good specimen for understanding insects. All insects have 6 legs. They have a head, a thorax, and an abdomen. They have antennae as well. This wasp, you can check out the inside. An insect has no arteries or veins, and the tube-like heart pumps blood around the body. Here we have a dragonfly, and the word dragonfly comes from this insect's long, thin tail and aggressive dragon-like nature. This is called a leaf hopper. Look at that guy. On this page, we're looking at this beautiful Indian moon moth. Around ponds, there can be other unique insects. Right here, we have a water scorpion. Oh, kids' favorite insect, you guessed it. It's the dung beetle. And what it does is it shapes animals' poop into a ball and they roll it towards their burrow. Over here, we have some of our more beautiful insects, and we're looking at butterflies. Now, if you remember the life cycle of a butterfly, you know it would start as an egg because all insects come from eggs. And then out of the egg is going to come a caterpillar. This caterpillar is of the monarch butterfly. And after the monarch butterfly is a caterpillar for a little bit, it will eat a lot of food and eventually go into a cocoon or a chrysalis. Then it'll come out a monarch butterfly here. And what's so fun about monarch butterflies is they actually migrate from North America, like areas in the United States, all the way down to Mexico to stay alive longer. Over here, you have actual silkworms, where it shows you how these worms make a silk thread from their cocoons, and then people turn that thread into cloth. So cool. Right here, we have our leaf cutter ants. And they cut. One thing that ants are known for is not only being super strong, but being some of the best team players of animals. They work together to survive. Here we have some classic honeybees, and it shows the hive where the different bees do different jobs. You have worker bees. Over here you have larvae that's getting ready, and then you have the queen bee as well. Fascinating animals, and of course honey comes from bees. This is called the giant robber fly, and it can fly super fast, going from 0 to 25 miles per hour in just 2 seconds. I'm going to study about some other world insects. Right here is a hickory horned devil. Ooh, he looks gross. I almost don't want to touch the page. It's so gross. Oh, but this one's so beautiful. You see the beautiful flower here, but right here, this is actually an orchid mantis, and it's camouflaged to look just like a flower. So if a bee comes to get the nectar from the flower, the praying mantis will be able to eat it. Actually, right here, you have a little katydid hanging out who might end up being the mantis's lunch. This is called a painted grasshopper. Can you guess why? He kind of looks like a superhero to me, like Spider-Man, but a grasshopper. Oh, these beautiful looking deer flies are probably not so beautiful when they land on you, but look how cool their eyes are looking. We have a flea beetle here. I'm hoping he's not that big in real life because he'd be like the size of my hand. Oh, I wanted to show you this guy here. So this is called the peanut bug. And this is what it looks like when its wings are closed. It's kind of shaped like a peanut, right? But if a predator comes, it can open its wings and see how it looks like eyes? We try to scare the predators away by making him look bigger and more aggressive than he really is. Ooh, Termite Hills. These are really neat looking, a termite colony, unless it's by your house, because termites eat wood. And so if you have termites in your house, you have a bug that's trying to eat your house. That's a bit of a problem. Now, we're going to talk about spiders. Spiders are not insect. They are arachnids because they do not have 6 legs. Indeed, they have 8 legs. Now, this spider here only has 7 legs, not because the species of spider have 7 legs, but he got injured in a fight, and so he lost a leg, but he's still alive. Right here, we have the marbled Orb-Weaver. Look how big this abdomen is. And it's what's containing the silk-making glands, the lungs, and other vital organs. So it makes its web from that silk. Here you see a spider's body. And what's interesting is that there's a lot of body systems that are in common with other animals. It has a brain, which is the body's main control center, just like you. It has a heart that pumps nutrient-rich blood to vital organs, and it has lungs for breathing air, which is very cool. Very similar to humans, but we don't really look at all like spiders, and they're kind of missing bones, so that's a big difference. Right here, you have a jumping spider. Ooh. He kind of looks like he's decorated for Christmas, though. This is the nursery web spider. And what I find interesting about it is how long this spider's legs are. Other spiders don't necessarily have super long legs compared to the body, but this one does. This one carries her egg sac wherever she goes, and once her babies are ready to hatch, she builds them a special nursery area out of silk. She even stands guard over the young and chases off small predators that get too close. And this is very different than other insect moms. Other insect moms don't come back for their babies or take care of them, but this particular one does. Ooh, this is the African signature spider. Whoa, look at that interesting shape in the body there. There's so many unique and different spiders and insects all around the world. Here you have the Mexican red-kneed tarantula. But if you notice, look, he's about to eat this, I believe it's a salamander, for lunch. So it's interesting that some insects will eat non-insects, not vegetables, but other large animals. But the opposite's also true. Spiders are on the lunch menu of many different animals. Birds are probably spiders' #1 enemy, but they're closely followed by assorted lizards, toads, and small mammals. Do you want to eat a spider? Thank you for joining me to explore this book, Insects and Spiders.